And welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. I hope everyone is having a great day. We're going to dive into a candle haul. It's a Serendipity candle haul. Yay! It's different kind. Serendipity is a Canadian company. They do wax melts, they do candles. So anyways, I thought I would share my candle haul with you. I bought this a while back, so I can't really quote prices, but I had this box sitting here and I'm thinking I'm going to share it with you. Serendipity is not bad for a Canadian company. They've been around, I think, for 20 years. They're in 2 locations, Collingwood, Ontario, and up near the Blue Mountains in Heathcourt, I think is the name, Ontario. They used to have both the factory and the store in Collingwood, but then they moved, I think, the factory outside near the Blue Mountains. So it's a couple hours away from me, but anyways, it's great. Their shipping policy is great. It used to be buy $100, get free shipping, but it's $125 now, which is not bad, especially if you're hauling candles. For them to give you free shipping after $125, that's pretty good, considering that shipping alone is a lot of money. So I always go to the thresholds because you might as well get the product because you're going to be paying that anyways in shipping. So anyways, I will link Serendipity's website down below. It'll give you an outline of what they're all about. They're 100% Canadian, so that's nice. I like to support Canadian businesses, and I've been buying from Serendipity now for the last year, a couple of years anyways. Their wax melts, just mainly their wax melts. I've bought a candle here or there, or I've gotten a candle free in shipping, or just because of the promotion or something here or there. But anyways, I decided to purchase some of their candles this time around. Some of their wax melts are a big hit with me, and others are kind of like hits and misses. They're always having sales. They're, I think, 100% soy wax. Not really sure at this point, but I believe so, which is fine. They're all about, pure soy wax, all about the hand poured and all about small things. So I really like that in a small business as well. Their candles smell really, really nice. I have not lit a candle of theirs, so I don't know how well they'll do, but they smell divine on cold. So anyways, let's just get into this candle haul. So Serendipity's candles can range from $16, like $15.95, all the way up to 100 and something. And they make these great big 5-wick candles, and they're over $100. So I have not tried one of those. I don't know if I would or not. And then because I purchased a certain amount of money or candles or products, I got a free wick dipper. So I thought that was cute. And that's their free wick dipper. So I'm not sure how it distinguishes, but Wesley showed me at one point, but that's kind of cute. And they are always throwing in like free candles or so much percentage off. If you're a value customer, you get so much off. If it's a new scent, you get so much off, retired scents. So I've done it all on their website. So I haven't bought from them, like I said, in quite a while, I guess in a couple months, to be honest. And that's where these candles have been sitting. So I haven't been filming a whole lot, but I decided that I'm going to share this with you. Why not? So in their line, when they started doing spring and summer candles, they decided to do these little tin ones, and they've got cute little names. And so these tin ones are, you're gonna have to, I didn't put down the ounces, but anyways, they're really, really cute, and they come in a tin, and they have cute little names. So I picked up 2. And I ended up getting 25% off of these. So the first one is all you need is vitamin C. So I thought that was kind of cute, that name. And that's what the candle looks like. And it's in a tin. And if I could get the lid off, it's really humid here. So nothing is opening or closing properly. especially these tins. I don't know if I can get this off or not to show you. Wow! Technical difficulties again. I had them in my last one. What is wrong? Okay, there's that one. So that's, but I want to smell this one. What the heck? Okay, here we go. Technical difficulties. I guess on a hot, humid day, tin candles do not open. So this is all you need is vitamin C. It's mango, tango, and pineapple. So you can smell it right off the bat. I get a light scent from it. I get the mango and I get the pineapple. So it's not overly smelly, but it'll do in a pinch. So I'll probably just do that in a small space. It's not going to throw very far because it is small. And then this one is Don't Worry, Beach Happy. I thought was cute. And of course, it's a happy blend of coconut, mango, and pineapple. I'm all about the like pina colada scents, the coconut scents, the pineapple scents, the fruity kind of scents in the summer. And this one's very fragrant. Very nice. I can really smell it. So this one is a hit with me right now. The other one, I thought it would be a little bit stronger. Maybe when I go to light it, it might be. But this one definitely is strong on cold. So Don't Worry, Beach Happy. So I picked up a couple of those on sale. So next one is a free Wick dipper, like I said. And then I ended up getting one of their newer scents when it first came out. When they first poured these, and I think they were normally 26 bucks, and I got a percentage off, so I paid 22 for this. It's Orangesicle. So Orangesicle, I should say. So Orangesicle, bright, tangy notes of fresh orange with the smooth, indulgent essence of vanilla cream. So, and it's 16 ounces, so you're getting 70 hours out of this. So, and it's a nice mason jar. It's nice and heavy. And you can smell the Orangesicle in it. You can smell the fresh orange and the vanilla cream. This is going to be nice to burn. So, very, very fragrant, very nice, especially if you like the orange in scents for the summer. I like tangerine scents. I like citrus scents. So this would go good with like a lemon scent too, if they had lemon in here too. But this is their Orangesicle or Orangesicle kind of candle. So not too bad. And then this was also one of their newer pours or newer scents. 16 ounces, 70 hours, is Lilacs in Bloom. So it's hand-poured, pure soya candle, proudly made in Canada. You can go on their website and see them pouring candles and talking about their candles. So I think that's really, really neat. So it's vibrant notes of lilac petals mingled with hints of soft florals and a touch of greenery for added freshness. I like lilacs. I love anything that has lilac in it. I have a lilac bush outside, so... And this is very fragrant, very nice, very strong. So I look forward to actually, and it's a 1 wick, to burning this. Very nice. So I could highly recommend this, especially if you're a floral gal like I am. I'm always seeking out florals. So that is a good one. Next one that I picked up was Lily and Lilac. So it's a smaller candle. It's an 8 ounce and it's 50 hours. And these are like $15.95 to buy. I always get a percentage off, so I never really pay the full amount. And it's hand poured soya candle. So there's Lilac and Lily. Note of Lily introduces a fresh, dewy floral tone that instantly brightens your space. At the heart, lilac blooms with romantic sweetness, evoking the charm of spring gardens in full bloom. All about the gardens. I'm all about florals. And this is so nice. You're getting the lily. You're getting the lilac. You're getting... it's as if you're in a garden. It's very, very nice. So I would recommend, especially if you're a floral gal like I am. I'm a floral gal. Next one that I picked up was Vintage Gardenia. So there's that one. So And this is also an 8 ounce. Unless I say otherwise, they're all 8 ounces. Vintage gardenia, ozone, gardenia, and musk. Not sure about the musk, but the gardenia. Oh, the gardenia takes over. This is so good. Especially if you like white gardenia or gardenia scents or floral scents. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm in floral heaven. Yeah, this is great. I love their candles. So they are so fragrant, it's so floral, so yeah, yummy. I'm not going to eat them, but they're really, really nice. Next one, and I'm not so sure about this because I ended up buying like a 4-pack for a certain price. I think I paid $57 or something. And then I picked up another pack, and then I picked up a candle here or there. Jasmine. Jasmine, I have a love-hate relationship with it, depending on what it's poured with, what other scent notes are with. But this is just airy jasmine sandalwood. So I'm not so sure I'm going to be in heaven with this, but we shall see. This is nice, actually, for a jasmine scent. I normally don't like jasmine. And then they're pairing it off with sandalwood. I'm actually surprising myself this year on the fragrances that I'm liking, especially with the woodsy notes. This is nice. This is a nice jasmine candle. I could recommend this one too. So, really, really nice. That really surprises me. I picked up a cherry blossom. Cherry blossom is normally not very strong to my nose. I love cherry blossom, but it's just not like wham bam in your face like I want them to be. But anyways, I got it anyways. So cherry blossom is uplifting aroma of fresh cherries balanced with soft florals and a gentle musk base. So we shall see. Yeah, not very, very strong wham bam, but still pretty nevertheless. You're getting that cherry blossom coming through. You're getting maybe some of the cherries, but you're getting mostly soft florals, the cherry blossoms. Yes. So if you like a lighter candle, this is the way to go. To me, it should be a little bit stronger, but I will still enjoy it nevertheless. And then I picked up just a pure Lily of the Valley one. So I gotta look for it. Lily of the Valley. So there's the Lily of the Valley. Ozone, Lily of the Valley, and musk. So it's got ozone, Lily of the Valley, and then musk. I don't know what ozone is supposed to smell like, to be honest. Okay, the musk is coming out, but the Lily of the Valley is kind of getting balanced by it. And then the ozone, this works. This is really pretty. I think the Lily of the Valley comes through on this one. And I'm so glad because, like I said, I'm such a floral gal. And obviously, as you can tell by my haul, this is mostly florals. So I'm going to pick, if I'm going to buy from a Canadian company and they got florals, I'm going to buy florals. So Lily of the Valley, really pretty, really nice. Rosemary and mint rosemary. Okay, rosemary. Is it rosemary? Rosemary and mint. Okay, this for me is going out on a limb. I like mint. I don't necessarily want rosemary as a candle, but we shall see. Rosemary and mint. It's rosemary, spearmint, and woodsy. So I was hooked on spearmint, so we will see. Ooh, that spearmint is coming out. I don't so much get the rosemary as much as the spearmint. So I think you're getting a hint of rosemary, but mostly spearmint. So yes, please. I am all about the mints. I love spearmint. You don't get enough spearmint in anything. Mint, you get some, but spearmint. So that's a good one, actually. I'm surprised that I like it so much. Spring breeze. So there's that one. Cotton, sweet jasmine, and clean baby powder. It's talking up my alley. I love baby powder scents. This is sweet, actually. Sweet jasmine, like they said. You're getting some cotton notes, and I really don't get the clean baby powder. offhand. So if you're scared about baby powder, don't. This is just a sweet jasmine, cotton, kind of linen kind of scent. Very nice. I really like it. And it's pretty strong on cold. Lilac. So I just ended up with a lilac one. So lilac. It's ozone, fresh lilacs, and powdery. So all about the lilacs. And you're definitely getting that powder note. You're getting powder, then you're getting the lilac, and then maybe the ozone. But I'm not mad about it. I actually have lilacs going in my warmers today. It's from Sensationals, that lilac one. Oh, so pretty. And I love it. And it's strong. So that one I would repurchase over and over and over. And this one too. Very nice. Not mad about this. And then this one is You Belong Among the Wildflowers. And on top it has Here You Grow. So if you plant this, it'll grow some wildflowers. So among the wildflowers, wild rose and apple. I get the apple and I get some wild rose, but mostly I get the apple. So I'm really happy with that one. And then, so I paid a separate price for this because it was part of a separate line, but very, very nice. Like the wild rose comes out, but the apple more so. And I'm all about the apple. Did I share this one with you? I don't think so. And I don't have the scent notes on it. So I will have to go and get the scent notes and put them down below. But last but not least is Tangerine and Fir. I love my tree scents. And I love my orange scents. So, and this is very nice. This is a nice tree scent. The fir is coming out, the tangerine, and I'm sure there's one other note, but I'm really happy with this one. And this in a wax melt would be really good. So, there you have it. There's my haul. So, I've 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 candles. It says 15 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Where's my 15th one? Oh, I do have tangerine and fir. Duh. It's bright citrus notes of fresh orange with crisp woodsy aroma of fresh Frasier fir. And you're getting all that and then some. Oh, okay, I know why. Because I'm free Wick. So, yeah. Duh. I wish I was better organized some days. I stare at things and just go, where is it? Where is it? So I showed you and shared with you all my candles from Serendipity. They're really good candles. This one was kind of a wah-wah. But anyways, the rest were good. They were going from really strong light to mediums. This one is very light. All you need is vitamin C. But the rest are really, really good. I'm really happy. And I was really happy with this haul. I'm sure I spent over $150 on this haul, though. Candles aren't cheap, especially if you're supporting a smaller business. I'm happy to share in a smaller business, and I'm happy to pay the money for them, especially if they deliver. In these candles on cold or delivering, I'm hoping on warm they deliver. But as far as a floral person goes, I'm happy with them. Couldn't be happier, especially if these were all in my garden. I have a nice garden going, but I mean, this is nice. This would make a wonderful garden. And like I said, I'm all about the florals. How about you? What scent notes really make you happy? Florals have always made me happy. And so I tend to gravitate towards the floral. But I mean, I'm surprising myself this year, and I'm gravitating towards some woodsy, some more bakery. I'm not so much about the really heavy, sweet, glowing kind of scents. So I like fresh scents, depending on the fresh. If it's a really astringent fresh, no. If it's like more on a sweet fresh, I like that. Woodsy has to be, in with things. I don't really like a pure woodsy kind of scent. It's got to be with like a floral or with a sweetness or whatnot for me to like it. Bakery, some bakery yes, some bakery no. Gourmand, I'm not a gourmand person by any means. So anyways, I will stop talking. Tell me down below if you would purchase any of these scents, what scents you like, if you're floral, if you're not. Some people just run away from floral. I don't. I really love floral, so that's why I'm sharing this with you today. It's made me happy to share this with you. So anyways, Serendipity is a Canadian company. They started about 20 years ago, so I will put down their website, and then if you want to know more about them, you can go on their website. They're always having sales, so I can highly recommend them for some things. Other things, like I said, their wax melts are kind of hit and miss. They're soya. They hand pour everything, but that's with anything though that you buy. It's either hit or miss. So mostly they're a hit. They tend to go towards natural smelling smells as opposed to the synthetic smells. So I like that about them. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're not having a wonderful day, I hope in the near future you do. You can't stay on the bottom for very long. You have to rise, and same with the top. If you're at the top, you're going to fall, but in between is where I like to stay. I don't like to be on top. I don't like to be on the bottom in life. Just, going along, minding my own business, things falling into place, not too much excitement, not too much change all at once or I freak out. So that's the kind of person I am. I like stability. I like to know my routine. I like things staying the same, but unfortunately life is always up and down and all around, and I'm digressing and talking again. I'm gonna go into a full dance number if I keep it up, and you're gonna go, oh no, she can't sing or dance. You're right. But this is what the florals are doing to me. So I hope, honestly, you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take care. Catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.